Its longtime leader, Harry Bridges, born in Australia in 1901, was repeatedly targeted for deportation as a dangerous red between 1934 and 1955, but emerged unscathed.
Let me tell you of a sailor, Harry Bridges was his name, an honest Union leader that the bosses tried to frame. He left home in Australia to sail the seas around. He sailed across the ocean to land in Frisco town. Oh, the FBI is worried. They are scared. They can't deport 6 million men they know. And we're not gonna let them send Harry overseas. We'll fight for Harry Bridges and fill the CIO. Well, the bosses brought a trial to deport him over the seas. But the judge said he's an honest man, I've got to set him free. So they brought another trial to frame him, bust his ass. But right by Harry Bridges stands the entire working class. Oh, the FBI is worried, and the bosses, they are scared. They can't deport 6 million men they know. And we're not gonna let them send Harry overseas. We'll fight for Harry Bridges and build the CIO.
Yeah.
Debout va dans le terre de terre, debout va fort à la fin. La raison tourne son peut-être, c'est le rapsien de la fin. De passer raison table rase, pour le soir, debout, debout. Le monde va changer de passe, nous ne sommes rien, soyons deux. C'est le goûter final, prouvons-nous également. L'international sera le genre événement. C'est le goûter final, prouvons-nous également. International sera le genre événement. Arise, ye prisoners of starvation. Arise, ye wretched of the earth. That's where Franz Fanon got the title of his classic book, Wretched of the Earth, from this song. For justice thunders condemnation, a new world is in birth. No more traditions change so bind us, no more keep us enthralled. The world shall rise on new foundations. We have been not, we shall be all. 'Tis the final conflict. Let each stand in this way. For the grand industrial union shall be the human race. 'Tis Thank you. The words written by Eugene Potier to a French tune.
Okay, this one's shooting now.
Excuse me?
This one's shooting, and I'll start this one now.
All right. Here's a song from the good old days of the McCarthy period, when the warrantless wiretapping, mail tampering, surveillance, and harassment that we were subjected to was still illegal. When I was just a little boy, I used to love parades with banners, bands, and red balloons, and maybe lemonade. When I came home one May day, my plain father said, "Those marches all are commies. Tell me, son, are you a red?" Well, I didn't know just what he meant. My hair back then was brown. Our house was plain red brick like many others in the town. So I went and told my daddy, our neighbor called me red. My daddy took me on his knee, and this is what he said: "Son, you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called red. If you marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. You might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called red. No, you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called red." As I was growing up, I had my troubles, I suppose, when someone took exception to the contours of my nose, or tried to cheat me on the job, or hit me on the head. And when I organized to fight back, then those suckers called me red. But you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called red. If you marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. You might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called red. No, you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called red. Then after I got married, one apartment that we had a classic rotten landlord. Let me tell you, he was bad. And when he tried to kick us out, I rubbed my hands and said, "You haven't had a struggle if you haven't fought a red. And you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called red. If you marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. You might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called red. No, you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called red." So I kept on agitating, 'cause what else can you do? Are you gonna let the sons of bitches walk all over you? A friend said, "You'll get fired hanging with that kind of mob." I should only have such troubles, buddy. I ain't got a job. And you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called red. If you marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. You might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called red. No, you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called red. So I've been agitating now for 50 years or more, for employment and equality, and always against war. I'll be doing it forever
that your song?
Yeah,
When did you write that song?
82, I think.
1982. And can you
82.
can you introduce yourself?
Excuse me?
Can you introduce yourself?
Oh, sure. My name's Elliot Kennett. I'm the old agitator.
Thanks, Elliot.
All right.
Where, oh, where is our James Connolly? Where, oh, where is that gallant man? He's gone to organize the union, that working man might yet be free. Then who will lead the van? Then who will lead the van? Who bought our James Connolly, the hero of the working man? Who will carry high the burning flag? Who will carry high the burning flag? Who bought our James Connolly, could carry high the burning flag? They carried him up to the jail. They carried him up to the jail. Then they shot him down on a bright May morning and quickly laid him in his grave. Who mourns the death of this brave man? Who mourns the death of this brave man? Oh, bury me down in yon green garden with Union men on every side. So we buried him down in yon green garden with Union men on every side, and we swore we would form a mighty weapon, that James Connolly's name would be filled with pride. Where, oh, where is our James Connolly? Where, oh, where is that gallant man? He's gone to organize the union, that working men might yet be free.
Comrades, listen to my story. Comrades, listen to my song. I'll tell you of a hero who now is dead and gone. I'll tell you of a young boy whose age was just 19. He was the bravest Union man that I have ever seen. Harry Sims, he was a pal of mine. We labored side by side, expecting to be shot on sight or taken for a ride by the gold bosses, gun thugs that roam from town to town to shoot and kill our comrades wherever they may be found. Harry Sims and I were parted at 5 o'clock that day. Be careful, my dear comrade, Harry, I did say. I must do my duty, was his reply to me. If I get killed by gun thugs, well, don't grieve after me. Ha! Harry Sims was walking up the track this bright sunshiny day. He was a youth of courage, his step was light and gay. We did not know the gun thugs were hiding on the way to kill our dear young comrade this bright sunshiny day. Harry Sims was killed on Brush Creek in 1932. He organized the YCL, also the NMU. He gave his life in struggle, that was all that he could do. He died to save the Union, also for me and you. Comrades, we must vow today, this is one thing we must do. Must organize the miners and the dear old NMU. Get 1 million volunteers into the YCL and set this rotten system in the deepest pits of hell. And set this rotten system in the deepest pits of hell.
They shot you, Joe, says I. It takes more than guns to kill a man, says Joe. I didn't die, says Joe. I didn't die. Standing there, as big as love, and smiling with his eyes. Oh, says Joe, for they can never kill. Went on to organize. Went on to organize. From San Diego up to Maine, in every mile
saw Joe Hill last night, live as you and me, live as you are. He says, Ivan Joe, you're 10 years dead. He says, Ivan Joe, you're 10 years dead. I never died, says he. I never died, says he. I never died, says he.
Long-haired preachers come out every night, try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But when asked how about something to eat, they will answer in voices so sweet. You will eat by and by, in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. And the Starvation Army they play, and they sing and they clap and they pray till they get all your corn on the drum. Then they tell you when you are on the bum, you will eat by and by, in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You get pie in the sky when you die. If you fight hard for children and wife, try to get something good in this life, you're a sinner and bad man, they tell. When you die, you will sure go to hell. You will eat, oh, by and by, in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, Lord, live on hay. You'll get by in the sky when you die. Working men of all countries unite. Side by side we for freedom will fight. When the world and its wealth we have gained, to the grafters we'll sing this refrain. That you will eat, oh, by and by, when you've learned how to cook and how to fry. Chop some wood, it'll do you good, and you'll eat in the sweet by and by, and you'll eat in the sweet by and by.
When men shall stand erect at last and drink at wisdom's fountain, and to the earth in scorn shall cast the chains his limbs are bound in, then from his loins a race shall spring, fit peer of gods and heroes. Oh, blessed be they whose efforts bring that day and are more near us. Oh, slaves of toil, no craven fear, no dread of fell disasters, need daunt ye now, then up and clear the earth of the lords and masters. Like brazen serpents raised on high in Israelite tradition, our cause in each believing eye means the day when men shall rise and firm on science building, from theft's thick mask of fraud and lies, strip all the specious gilding. Oh, slaves of toil, no craven fear, no dread of fell disasters, need daunting now, then up and clear the earth of lords and masters. Oh, slaves of toil, no craven fear, no dread of fell disasters, need daunting now, then up and clear the earth of the lords and masters. Oh, blessed are they whom wind and tide are wafting fortune's graces, and bless the man whose blushing bride returns his rapt embraces. And blessed is he who has a friend to shield his name when slandered, but blessed are all they who contend and march in freedom's vanguard. Oh, slaves of toil, no craven fear, no dread of fell disasters, need daunting now, then up and clear the earth of the lords and masters. Oh, slaves of toil, no craven fear, no dread of fell disasters, need daunting now, then up and clear the earth of the lords and masters.
Many years have gone by since the Irish Rebellion, when the guns of Britannia they loudly did speak, and the bold ICA battled shoulder to shoulder. The blood from their bodies flowed down Sackville Street. The forecourts of Dublin, the English bombarded our spirit of freedom. They tried hard to quell, but above all din came a voice, no surrender. 'Twas the voice of James Connolly, the Irish rebel. Outside of Kilmainham, a great crowd had gathered, their heads all uncovered. They knelt on the ground, for inside that grim building lay a true son of Erin, his life for his country about to lay down. Went to his death like a true son of Ireland. The firing party he bravely did face. When the order rang out, present arms and fire. James Connolly fell into a ready-made grave, and the black flag they hoisted, and the cruel deed was over, and gone was the man who loved Ireland so well. There were many a sad heart in Dublin that morning when they murdered James Connolly, the Irish rebel. God's curse on New England, you cruel-hearted monster. Your deeds, they would shame all the devils in hell. For there are no flowers blooming, but the shamrock is growing on the grave of James Connolly, the Irish rebel. A page in history when the workers they fought back, and the might of exploitation at last began to crack. In farm and field and factory, workshop, mine and rail, a flame was lit, a beacon bright, that flame is burning still. Connolly was there, Connolly was there, brave, bold, undaunted, Connolly was there. James Connolly was there. James Connolly was there. Now William Martin Murphy and his Dublin millionaires, they tried bribery, corruption, hypocrisy and fear to break the workers' unity. Scabs they did enlist, oh, but all their graft was shattered by a scarlet iron fist. Connolly was there, Connolly was there, brave, bold, undaunted, Connolly was there. James Connolly was there, Connolly, James Connolly was there. And when the bosses tried to sweat the boys down on Glasgow's Clyde, a voice like roaring thunder shook them in their stride. In Liverpool and Belfast, where a worker lived in hell, Connolly rose and gave them hope. The truth to you I'll tell. Connolly was there, Connolly was there, brave, bold, undaunted, James Connolly was there. James Connolly was there. Connolly, James Connolly was there. Oh, Irish people, the day will come when workers, one and all, rise up from their bended knee and rally to the call, and shake off these chains of tyranny and shout from shore to shore for a working man's republic and freedom evermore. Connolly will be there, Connolly will be there, brave, bold, undaunted, Connolly will be there. James Connolly
watchword of labor, the slogan of they who'd be free, that no more to any enslaver must labor bend suppliant knee, that we on whose shoulders are borne the pomp and the pride of the great, whose toil they repay with their scorn, must challenge and master our fate. Then send it aloft on the breeze, boys, that watchword the grandest we've known, that labor must rise from its knees, boys, and claim the broad earth as its own. Aye, we who are won by our valor, empire for our rulers and lords, yet knelt in abasement and squalor to the things we had made by our swords. Now valor with worth will be blending when answering labor's command. We arise from our knees and ascend into manhood for freedom take stand. Then send it aloft on the breeze, boys, that watchword the grandest we've known, that labor must rise from its knees, boys, and claim the broad earth as its own. From mill and from mine, despising their wrath and their pity, we workers are moving in line to answer the watchword and token that labor gives forth as its own, nor pause till our fetters we've broken and conquer the spoiler and drone. Then send it aloft on the breeze, boys, that watchword the grandest we've known, that labor must rise from its knees, boys, and claim the broad earth as its own. Then send it aloft on the breeze, boys, that watchword the grandest we've known, that labor must rise from its knees, boys, and claim the broad earth as its own. In the gloom of mighty cities, mid the roar of whirling wheels, we are toiling on like chattel slaves of old. And our masters hope to keep us ever thus beneath their heels, and to coin our very lifeblood into gold. But we have a glowing dream of a fair the world will seem, when each one can live their life secure and free. When the earth is owned by labor, and there's joy and peace for all, in the commonwealth of toil that is to be. They would keep us cowed and beaten, cringing meekly at their feet. They would stand between each worker and his bread. Shall we yield our lives up to them for the bitter crusts we eat? Shall we only hope for heaven when we're dead? But we had a glowing dream of a fair the world will seem, when each one can live their life secure and free. When the earth is owned by labor, and there's joy and peace for all, in the commonwealth of toil that is to be. They have laid our lives out for us to the utter end of time. Shall we stagger on beneath their heavy load? Shall we let them live forever in their gilded halls of crime, with our children doomed to toil beneath their gold? But we have a glowing dream of a fair the world when each one can live their life secure and free. When the earth is owned by labor and there's joy and peace for all in the commonwealth, the toil that is to be. When our cause is all triumphant and we claim our Mother Earth and the nightmare of the present fades away, we shall live with love and laughter, we who now are little worth, and will not regret the price we have to pay. Yes, we have a glowing dream of a fair the world will seem, when each one can live their life secure and free. When the earth is owned by labor and there's joy and peace for all in the commonwealth of toil that is to be.
naturally flavor love. Make my arteries and heart oscillated run. Make me wait, pray, and run. Morning man has to see this great the buzz. Cause if I take the run, but I said, shake my tongue. Show the state was strong. Make it show that the calling veil of fate was wrong. If they took it with it, probably tried to rape the sun. Somebody said me this is just a body. Wait for the after party. When you don't shut up, no marijuana thing. Not a feet on the hand, fall dick in the dirt. This big the days into the work. Listen and learn. She got an inch burn in the corner with the rip in the skirt. Loving pain, so she ripping the shirt. Ain't never head with it, and she knows she ain't getting dessert. She trying to tell me it's her, make shit to her. I got faith in the people when they power to fight. We gon' make the struggle blossom like a flower of life. I know that we could take power tonight. Make them powerful fight. Get emergency clearance from the tower flight. I ain't singing your views, like you're helping me resist. You show me a list, and you use if you really love me. Help me tear this motherfucker up. Cause it is my time to the whole world. This land is my land. From California to New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is mine. From California to the New York Island, redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me, you and me. Oh, this land is yours. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest. This land was made for you and me.
Cindy Mizell. Break it down, people. Thank you all very much for coming out tonight. I'd like to leave you with a few final words. The 90 seconds we have remaining, this is what we're going to do. Hopefully, I need the piano back. Don't stop playing the music. I need to feel the vibe, man. But keep it mellow, because I got shit to say. Hopefully your eyes, your ears, your hearts, and your minds have been radicalized and revolutionized by what you've seen and heard on this stage tonight. It's been quite an evening, people. And tomorrow, you can head out to that cold, cruel world to confront injustice wherever it rears its ugly head. In your homes, in your schools, in your place of work, in your community, in the country, in the world at large. But I got news for you. All that can wait till tomorrow. Because tonight, we're going to have a good motherfucking time, people. House lights, house lights. I want to see everybody. Everybody. As this is America's alternative national anthem, if you can stand, do stand. Sir, I invite you to stand. Thank you. My mom's 92. She's about to stand right there. Don't mess with Mary Morello, people. You don't want to be seen shirking when Mary Morello's standing over there, ready to jump into action. All right, this is what we're going to do in our final 90 seconds together. I'm going to sing the last secret censored verse of this song, and you're going to listen with rapt attention. Then together we're going to sing This Land Is Your Land as loud as anyone has ever sung into the troubadour since the last time we played here. And then I have one question to ask. Are we in this together, people? Are we in this together? We're in this together. When I give the signal, I want everybody in the house, front to back, side to side, to jump the fuck up when I give the word in solidarity. Are we in this together, people? All right. It's a complicated set of instructions. I'm going to go through it again. I sing the verse, you listen. Together we sing the chorus super duper loudly. When I give the signal, we jump up joyously and yet militantly at the same time. Are we in this together, people? Chords are going to go around one more time. It's going to get hectic. Like out.
In the squares of the city, in the shadow of the steeple, near the relief office, I seen my people. Some were grumbling, and all were wondering if this land was made for you and me. Tell them.